In this video, I'll teach you how to always have successful blades, the power of angles, and much more. My first objective in any match is to scout the enemy comp, as that will dictate how I should play. I choose to take an off angle and poke, but since my Ana lands a nice sleep, I move up to capitalize on it. Their Ana wasted both cooldowns and was slowed by Ram's Vortex, so I committed to the kill. After that, it's all about cleaning up without dying. Notice how I waited for Mercy to fully use her Guardian Angel before dashing her, preventing her from juking me. With the fight cleaned up, I moved up to this window to get a sneaky drop on the backline in the next fight. Patience. I need to wait for the enemy team to get past before going in. Well, that was anticlimactic. I rushed my shots in a situation that didn't demand speed. At least I got to keep my off angle, but unfortunately the enemy team just walked in while I wasn't doing much, essentially taking a 5v4 fight. Thankfully, almost everyone made it out alive, so we can contest the bot early. Both teams are coming up on ults, so I make the call to wait for Nanoblade before engaging.
We're just Nanoblade soon, just from Nano. You can nano me.
The best way for them to shut me down is with Blizzard, so I play slow, wait to see where it lands, and only then choose who to go for considering the area the ult is owning. With a clean team wipe secured and good barricade progress from earlier, we get the forward checkpoints. I choose to play around the bridge as it allows me to poke from different angles, hide from enemies I don't want to fight, and pounce on opportunities. Unfortunately, the enemy team just overpowered us with ults, so my play on the map wasn't nearly enough to turn the tables. After respawning, I walk to the right of the fight to shoot my enemies on the side and to close the gap on the backline. Since my Ram uses ult and the enemy team is weak, I simply follow up on his targets. With 2 big picks secured, we move up to get staggers, always being careful not to overextend and feed. We're coming up on another Nanoblade, which also means they're gonna have Blizzard again. This time, however, our Lucio gets a sick boop on Mei, making my life way easier. Despite not having to play around Blizzard this time, I still played the blade slow to bait out cooldowns from Bap and Kiri, guaranteeing a safe yet boring fight win. The enemy team tries to clutch, but it's ultimately a wasted effort as all it does is slow down their eventual regroup, giving us 3-point progress.
For like 20 seconds.
Kiriko misplays her cooldowns, so we push fast to punish her and keep going with our momentum. Unfortunately, the enemy team managed to find some trade kills, so we ultimately lost due to their closer spawn. Get rolled, Mei!
They're down Mei, by the way. You should go fast.
The callout was good, but the bot was too far back to take a quick 5v4 fight. So, we're back to playing slow in the middle of the map.
We're gonna have window. I don't really want to push.
Great call by our Ram, and great sleep from our Ana. This time, however, I wasn't able to get the pick, instead forcing a bunch of resources and attention onto me. I would have liked to say I lived thanks to my gaming prowess and massive brain, but it was simply luck, as their Genji should have hit more shots and been ready to chase if needed. Living wasn't enough to win the fight, but I had a genius idea in mind. Check this out. While I failed the assassination attempt, I got what I wanted.
I'll go immediately, they don't have lamp yet. 3, 2, 1, nano me.
Talk about cutting it close, huh? He was less than 1 second from getting lamp back, but since he positioned too close, I was able to get him in time. With another clean fight win in our hands, I move up to scout while we wait for the robot to move. Both teams have lots of ults, so the fight gets messy really quickly. Thanks, Lucio! Genji diff! While this 2v2 is theoretically in our advantage, as we can use our mobility to dance around their slow, brawly playstyle, the enemy team has a closer spawn than us, so we get out. Once again, we find ourselves in this tug-of-war position, but this time there are no sleeps or nanoblades to get us out of it quickly. Ugh. While this stalemate might be boring to play, wasting time is beneficial to us, as we have a massive lead.
Nano ram if you need.
Walking up, walking up. Anyways.
It won't last much longer though, as this vortex allowed us to absolutely shred the enemy ram. Their mate tries to clutch the fight, but the damage has already been done. With overtime coming up, my plan is to save Blade while forcing the enemy to burn the remaining ults to win the next few fights, essentially converting your lead into a resource that allows us to lose fights in order to set up one really easy team wipe.
They're gonna continue Blade. Genji, I'm gonna leave, so I don't know about this.
I'm out.
My plan is to save Blade, but that's how losers think.
Can we just beat Blade aggro once they are coming?
Beat Blade is extremely powerful because it allows me to be really greedy with my cooldown usage, as I don't have to worry about dying during the first few seconds. This allows me to carefully outplay their defensive cooldowns, slowly but surely reaching a winning position. 36-3, what a match! If you enjoy this kind of content, check out this really smart Ilios match, teaching you how to beat snipers without even fighting them, or how to play around a Brigmora backline.